Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, ShrimadBhagavatam287. As you may remember, the boys came away from the Brahmins with not a crumb of food. Now tell us what we should do. You know how hungry we are, and you both are equally hungry. Come, think up some way out of this. Look, friends, said Krishna, a beggar has always to face these moments of humiliation. It is of no matter. Go now to the wives of these Brahmins and tell them I am here with my brother Balarama. They know no Vedas, but they know what it is to love me. Their minds are always set on me, and they are sure to give you food. The young cowherds rushed again to the Yagnashala, but this time they went to the spot where the wives of the Brahmins were stationed and spoke to them. After falling at their feet, they said, "We are prostrate before you. Please listen to us. We have been sent by Krishna and Rama, and they are awaiting close by. Krishna has sent you a message. With the cows and with my comrades and my brother Balarama, I came into the forest, and we find we have come very far indeed. We are hungry, and please give us some food." The Brahmins' wives could not wait for the words to be ended. Hearing that Krishna was in the neighborhood, they became excited and happy. Collecting all the many different types of food they had prepared for the yagna, they placed them in all the vessels they could find and rushed toward the spot where Krishna was, like rivers rushing eagerly toward the sea, their Lord whom they had been so impatient to meet. Krishna had decided to grant darshan to his bhaktas. He was wearing his silken garment, yellow in color, and his chest was beautiful, with the vanamala, which he was wont to wear. His lovely locks were gathered up on a crown, and the feather of a peacock was waving triumphantly from his locks. He took the powder of the pink shell, which was lying on the ground, and he colored his cheeks with it. He held a lotus in his right hand, and his left rested lightly on the shoulder of his companion. This was the beautiful sight which greeted the eager eyes of the Yagna Patnis. They saw his stance, his glorious smile, and his lotus-like eyes with smiles hovering in them. They had heard all the stories of his escapades in Gokul and later in Vrindavan, and now what they had tasted through their ears they could drink with their eyes. They stood there looking at him, and they were not aware of the world around them. They were unaware of themselves. They were not conscious of anything except the fact that Krishna, whom they had been loving all these years, Krishna, whom they had been longing to see, now stood before them with a smile on his face and a wealth of affection in his eyes. Like when the mind reaches the state called Sushupti, where the ego is totally absent, they lost themselves in the thrill of being with Krishna. Krishna knew what was passing in their minds and spoke to them with a smile. He said, "Welcome to you, my mothers. Please be seated. What shall we do to please you? It is indeed our good fortune that you came all this distance to see us. You are wise, and your devotion to me, a devotion which does not ask for anything in return, has been constant toward me. I will have to tell you something which may not be palatable to you. In your love for me, you abandon every other dharma which is expected of you. When the things of the world have no meaning, things like one's life, mind, and intellect, and one's relations like the body, children, husband, wealth, and such. That state is said to be the Brahmi state, and that is the state you have reached. In your love for me, your love is selfless. But mothers, you have to go back to the Yagnashala. Your husbands need your presence to complete the yagna, which they are performing with so much concentration." Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.